The way this vampire thing works is like this. When they get bit, the bite is usually irritating. They choose certain parts of your body to bite. They'll bite your nipple. And when they bite your nipple, it'll either go in, it'll be a literal infection, a literal bacterial infection from just them being totally unhygienic with their mouth and shit, nasty motherfuckers. And then so what they do is they want you, there's different ways of dealing with it. You can either get butt fucked in your ass and change your erogenous zone from your nipples to your asshole, but that's temporary. And the main way of doing it is cocaine. Numbing your body through cocaine use. Now, what they're doing is they're actually terraforming their cocaine supply. That's why Trump about to start getting rid of a lot of motherfuckers in America, because a lot of them are not really on the level. They're dark. It's like witchcraft and warlocks. And it's not just the ones who come from south of the border. It's other motherfuckers from different countries who, because they live the way they live, the laws are different, they're able to like get away with the shit. So the mentality is more so with them where they want everybody to be high on cocaine. So when everybody's high on cocaine, if they can't get cocaine, they can just get it out your goddamn blood. That's why they said 90% of the dollar bills have cocaine on it, which means that anybody that's spending cash money is getting cocaine in their body, you know what I'm saying? Because cocaine goes through your skin. So that's why China is about to go against. China's fighting this shit. China's not with it. Like blood the last. China's not with this shit. China's going cashless. And because we've actually fallen in debt to China, it's a good thing. Because that way it'll allow China to impose or save us with the goddamn cashless society. So these things, they deal cocaine. Cocaine, you know where it comes from, South America, whatever. They want everybody to be high on cocaine, so that, you know, they'll be numb to this shit. It's in the air. I'm telling you, man. It's like whenever you catch me doing a video and I'm not properly enunciating the way I usually do. I mean, you know, I make jokes and shit, you know, but sometimes I have trouble talking because the shit is in the goddamn air. And there's so much money to be made, and people are so underpaid, and the economy is so stressed right now. People are willing to fudge the integrity of maintaining certain laws, and they'll allow it. So they will feed off of people. That's why on Blade do cocaine. They use cocaine to numb the bite. It's temporary. Nothing really works. Eating veggies and going vegan will work. You know what I'm saying? We're being attacked right now. It's like they want to. It's like black magic. It's like black magic, blood magic. They want their blood in you, and they have an effect on you. That's why dreadlocks, shit like that. Remember on Twilight, they got dreadlocks. Cover your shit up. I don't want none of your hair getting on me by accident even. Cover your shit up. Not one part of it should actually. And the more individual the locks, like Samson had locks, is like 7 locks. Keep that shit locked up where it's like big ass locks. When you got all the little bitty stringy ass goddamn locks, every lock is a chance for that shit to get on me. I don't ride the bus no more. I used to be on the bus. They be twisting that shit up. Little pieces of hair falling on me. I'm like, if a nigga eat pussy and shit and got up in some pussy stinking ass, German ass pussy, that shit is in his hair. He flicking that shit off on you. All that shit is negative spirits. The Bible say, beware, Babylon the Great is fallen and become the home of every evil spirit, foul evil spirit, and unclean bird. It said bird, in particular birds. Like, that's what it is. It's like these mugs is nesting. They have like fucking vamp nests and shit. And they're doing shit like, I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole different culture that comes out at night. The whole sundown town thing. It's gotta be an overhaul. Like Trump said, he gotta drain the goddamn swamp. There's mosquitoes out this bitch. And they suck blood, you know? And they want everybody to have cocaine in them so that they want to keep their scavengers alive. Like if you're part of a coven and they kick you out, they plan on letting you back in, but they'll kick you out, want you to suffer. So when you come back, you'll be subservient and shit. So they'd be like, well, we got everybody coked up on the street, so he won't be able to sniff coke out the plate with us. He'll have to go out there and suck dick. Like, if you suck a nigga dick, if a nigga sniff cocaine and you suck his dick, it's cocaine in his sperm. They got niggas scrapping like that, scraping the goddamn bottom of the cocaine barrel like that. Niggas out here like, yo, this chick sniff mad cocaine. I'm gonna go eat her pussy. just to get my cocaine fix. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have sex with a nigga that sniff cocaine, he gonna numb your pussy up. Your pussy gonna be numb. Your dick gonna be numb if you have sex with a chick that do cocaine. Heroin is the same way. You don't want to have sex with nobody that does any drugs. You don't want to have sex with nobody that even eat meat. That's why I'm like, I'm totally not fucking with nobody. I got a sex drive like everybody else, but it takes pure strength and discipline to realize that not being around, not nanny, and they want you to be dirty and germy. It's germs in the air. Whenever I come around, they start coughing because they know that it's a challenge for me to bathe myself. But it's not so much the fact that it's a challenge to bathe myself. If I'm not having sex, I don't really stress it because I'm not sex funky. You know, if you smell me, it's because that's why I don't eat meat, because it keeps my smell down. You eat fruit, it keeps your smell down. You don't be stinking. When you eat meat, it make your body stink. A lot of dykes be in that shit. It's a lot of vampire dykes and shit. They be sucking their bitches while they on their period, or they'll suck her pussy right before the period when it's coming on, when it's, you know, not really heavy, or they'll suck her pussy afterwards, and that protein go to their hair and shit. They're like, girl, my hair growing because the period means that all that progesterone from her about to get pregnant or was almost pregnant, that shit get flushed out. So yeah, man, this shit is like, it's getting there, bro. Like I say, these bugs is like, it's a difference though. It's like, it's a reptilian trait. It's like, what the vampirism is it's when the reptile then acquired the goddamn trait. These reptiles were sun creatures. Reptiles, they convert their energy into body mass. Mammals convert their energy from eating food into being able to move. They were nocturnal. The mammals had this shit. The indigenous beings of this planet, the Vulcan Empire, the V Empire, the vampires, they had this shit. But it's not really, sometimes it's them, but it's not really them. It's these other motherfuckers who have acquired this shit. It's like, I hate to say it, but I'm going to go ahead and say, I could be wrong, but it's like when the Hebrews came in to Egypt, they was like motherfucking vegans. But when they got to eat, the Egyptians were known fucking carnivores. That's why we found the cannibal hymn. Osiris came from all the people who had dark skin and straight hair were originally vegans, because plants and stuff eat meat. So they being dark, they didn't feel shit. If they did eat meat, you definitely got to eat plants, so the plants eat the meat up in your body, or you'll be a stank, dead black Negro. Based on your diet, if nothing else. If you don't change it, a lot of people, if they hadn't changed their diet, they'd have died. If they hadn't changed their diet, they would have died a while ago. So where it is that these beings have acquired it. Like my man was like, I was born like this. Y'all motherfuckers are sexually transmitted diseases. He told Frost that. Dragonetti told Frost, he said, you're a sexually transmitted disease. Dragonetti was going bald and shit. He was like, man, this is my natural genetic disposition. But then Frost, he had all his hair. He was Frost, he was cold. Like saying that it's a fire, like this motherfucker, he wasn't really a natural. He wasn't really that way, you know. He wasn't born like that. He acquired this shit. You know what I'm saying? And these mugs is like, with them, because they have a certain amount of oil in their body, the alternatives to, like, you know, the anal sex alternative, it wasn't an issue. Most of these vamps, yo, they be having breasts and shit. These dudes be having breasts. Most of the dudes, they got them breasts and shit, they be having breasts. Them niggas is, you know what I'm saying? It's mainly them. They let these chicks get on. It's some, you know what I'm saying? They let these chicks get on, but these chicks ain't no goddamn good. I'm not letting nobody get on me no more. I mean, it's like some old sexual shit where they like, chicks suck on your dick. I mean, she suck on your titties to make your dick hard. Then the bitch will do that shit, be like, some chicks is dirty. They be like, I want this thing in my asshole. Like they'll hold you in high esteem. They'll hold you in high esteem. Like, this nigga, he's a pretty motherfucker. I want this nigga in my shithole. But he ain't gonna do it. So then they'll suck on your titties and shit, and they'll do something to try to, like, challenge your manhood to where you want to get revenge on them. They want you. On Star Wars, strike me down with all of your hate. Man, this bitch is crept up on, this bitch done suck my nipple. And now I'm sitting here like, my shit irritated. She's like, strike me down with all your anger and hate and penetrate me in my sodden place. You know what I'm saying? Wants you to get up in her anus and shit. And then they soil you. Cause there's so much nasty ass, germy ass shit. It depends on what these bitches be eating. I mean, for me, it don't depend, but I'm thinking about this shit like, it's parasitic. It's like the human body is filthy. The human body is fucking filthy. And they want you to be a part of them. Like I say, I've never seen so many motherfuckers get around me and start coughing. And now they got it so now they know I ain't gonna, they know I hate this shit. They know I hate the germs on me, so if they don't want me to go somewhere, they'll cough so he won't go there with he's deaf. They know I never let my guard down on that shit. I'm never just like a dog, just, you know, a dog will get in some stinking ass shit, like, and a dog is reptilian like Dino. He ain't really got no smell. It's a smell they got, but it's like, it's an external smell. It's like they don't have a smell from the heat within themselves. Just like with like snakes and reptiles, they're ectothermic, which means they're exothermic, which means same thing. They're exothermic, meaning that their heat comes from outside of them. And the smells that they get come from outside of them too. Like saying that when you got a certain body temperature that maintains, when you get a smell from outside of you on you, you will heat up to evaporate the shit off of you. They accumulate all the shit around them. But it's like, going vegan, I don't know, I don't know if there's a cure for this shit. And what they trying to do is they trying to activate natural borns. They'll fuck with them and they be like, oh, he really, and they'll do that shit to make you gain weight. Because your sex drive and your appetite is linked. So once they bite you on your nipple and shit, that's your goddamn lymph node. That shit'll, when that shit, I'm like, something got, I don't know what the fuck got to me. It was not consensual. It might have been a spite, I don't fucking know, but I don't think so. Maybe it's a corresponding anthropomorphological equivalent. But I fell asleep outside one goddamn night and woke up, my shit burning. And when I went to the doctor, the hospital, they prescribed me some amoxicillin. I'm like, Eminem, amoxicillin is not real enough. You know what I'm saying? So the mentality for me behind that shit is like, you either have a bunch of sex or you eat a bunch of food. So I was fortunate. And in my humility, I try to maintain my humility through it all. You know, you gotta wash and shit. You gotta get that shit out. It's like when Paul said, and the messenger of Satan is sitting to me like a thorn on my side to buffet me, lest I think that I am more than I am due to the many revelations that, you know what I'm saying, come through me. You know, and it's what, you know, so it's to the point now where it's like, I don't hate nobody. I have to learn that I cannot trust people. You know, I'll be like, yo, straight hair people are reptiles. I'm not saying, I don't hate y'all. I can say whatever I want to say. I'm probably gonna respect you, give you the utmost respect. Damn sure give you your room. Cause I don't like, I think everybody nasty in Germany. You can get out the shower, I'm like, he got some new germs about to come out. When you wash the old germs off the surface of your skin, all the shit on the inside got room to come out. You know? So my mentality is more so with whatever it was that fucking bit me, it's like, I'm like, no, I'm not with the shit. And I'm more so where I'm realizing that I don't know. I can't say, I don't fucking know. It's goddamn sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, thank Heavenly Father now for me to have, you know, to be where I'm at, to be able to be inside. It's 24 fucking degrees outside now, but not where I'm at, up under this blanket. I'm about to burn the fuck up. It's 24 degrees outside. I'm about to break a sweat. That's how I know I'm a mammal. But when I first got bit, whatever it was, I never got sick. And they got me again like goddamn Hannibal King. Shit already happened one time before in like 2002, and they got me again like, oh, you didn't came? Because I overcame this shit. And like, oh, you done healed up? And Hannibal told that chick, he was like, what you gonna do? She said, I'll bite you again. I'm like, bitch. Because the bitcher. Or some shit. I don't fucking know. But my mentality is more so, I never got sick. I got sick about 3 weeks ago. That's how I know I'm beating it. Like Blaze said, I'm going to keep this shit. I might need it to overcome some shit.